Y'all know that song by TLC, No Scrubs? I don't want no scrub. A scrub has got it, can't get no love from me. Ladies, aren't you guys tired of meeting these guys who are like really cute and they're funny and they're just yes until they hit you with the oh babe, can you get dinner tonight? I forgot my wallet at home. Or yeah, let's do that. But can you come and get me? Cause my car in the shop. Man, why do we keep getting duped, guys? Like for real. Like ladies, really tell me this. Like why is it that we can go through guy after guy after guy after guy, and they show all the same, patterns, and we never get it. I mean, like I know myself. It took me a little while for me to really understand and see the pattern. It wasn't these guys that I was dating. So, for me, myself, it was that I wasn't able to do that. So, I'm going to throw you guys a lifeline rope saver thing, okay? We're just going to talk about the signs and symptoms of a scrub. Okay, first off, he's in transition. Well, in a nutshell, transition means that he ain't got a job. He doesn't have any trade or skill or job description that he's been able to consecutively hold for 3 years or less. Like, he's unemployed. Like, he has no funds, like, no income. That's what that means. Transition. Unless he has, felonies on his record and he's an able bodied person, he needs to be working. End of story. Two. So if he ain't got no car, then that's more than likely his excuse for not having a job. And then I'm gonna tell you what he's gonna do. That's gonna also be his excuse for why he should borrow your car while you're at work making money that you're gonna end up spending on him. Let that marinate. Let's keep it all the way funky, ladies. If you are okay with this man driving your car from 9 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock in the afternoon with no questions asked and no rebuttals, then he probably, putting it down, doing some things, moving some mountains. You're calling on Jesus. But I say detach yourself from him completely because there's somebody else out there that can do it way better than him, and he probably has a job and a car. So, problem solved. If you've been seeing a guy for 90 days or more, and really 90 days is very lenient, but for argument's sake, if you've been dating this guy for 90 days and you've yet to see the inside of his place, then you, my friend, have a bona fide live-in ex situation. Or if he's been bouncing from place to place, staying with this family member over here and that homeboy over there, like a freaking carpetbagger, and he can't even remember where he last left his toothbrush and his toiletries, not only is he a scrub, but he's a scrub with no direction. And you should run fast, like get out of there now, like just go. I really think this one is just, you know, self-explanatory. I hope it is. Number 5, he's jobless because he's secretly dodging back child support and he still lives with his ex and their kids. And then he can't keep a car because it keeps getting stripped and vandalized from all those other women. Just get out of there. I mean, the choice is yours. I'd run, but, that's just me. Number 6, if this man is constantly in the studio rapping about things that he's never done and stuff that he don't have or have the credit score to obtain, then you just gotta give him the heat po, and that's that. That there's no more. I don't want to hear anything else about it. And if one more person tell me that they do music, I'm just gonna shoot myself in the face because everybody shouldn't do music. Everybody can't do music. Like I'm so. Ugh. I'm so over people and they little raggedy, funky CDs that they recorded in their grandma's basement. I mean, I just ain't got time for it. Number 7. Now, if this fool is really gonna go to the club and buy a bottle that costs twice as much as it normally would outside the club, just to flex for his friends, and he can't take you out, there's a real problem there, and there's a disconnect in his priorities, and he just ain't for you. He's more than likely the type of guy that'll wear shades in the club, which I'll never understand because it's already dark, and then you put the shades on and it's even darker. Like, I just don't get it. Or worse, you know those guys who wear socks with their sandals? Yeah, these just keep getting worse and worse. Number 8. Now, if this man is constantly complaining about how broke he is, but some kind of way, miraculously, he finds some type of cash flow to make it up to Pinup's Mayhem Monday, and Blossom, y'all know who Blossom is. Quit playing, you know who she is. If Blossom is busting it wide open for him on the weekly, something has got to give. And once again, it comes down to his priorities. They're all the way messed up. I mean, like, do you really have time for all that? No, you don't. You don't have time for that. I answered it for you. Number 9. If this man got the Gucci belt, the True Religion jeans, and them new braids, and he got the fresh cut and all this other stuff, and the master's hat, and the polo this, and you know how they be. If he has all of this and no money to contribute to dates, if he's your man, a bill that you need to be paid, or gas money because you running him around and he ain't got no car. That's why he can afford all of these things, or at least that's how he be kicking it. If he has no money to contribute to y'all relationship, then he's gotta go. If the nigga talk about some polo, 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 all we rock is horses, but he ain't got no horsepower because the nigga ain't got no damn car, then he's got to go. And finally, if homie is saying that he's running low on cash, but he's already pre-ordered his copy of Madden, and yes, fellas, I took it there, Madden. I know how y'all feel about Madden. He ain't the one. I'm a tomboy. I grew up on video games. I grew up on basketball and football. That's just how my parents raised me. So I can understand how men feel about their video games. I feel the same way. Halo, Modern Warfare, Call of Duty, Grand Theft Auto, uh, Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt. Hell, I've played them all. So I can understand how you guys feel about your video games. But the line has to be drawn somewhere. If his game collection is the only small fortune that he's acquired, bye. Now, I'm not really trying to set the stage for women to come in and add their 2 cents in, talking about how all dudes are the same and niggas just ain't shit and blah, 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 because I really don't believe that at all. I mean, there are some that really just ain't worth a wooden nickel, but for the most part, I believe that, there's a lot of good out there. So this is really not a knock against guys who are really out there trying to work towards betterment, and you just hit a hard time in life. I mean, like, we've all been there. I really get that. But this is the type of thing that many of us women deal with when we're searching for an ideal partner, which really isn't fair, but that's life. The thing about it is, I know it's going to get really, really tough, and it's really going to suck for a while because you just feel like, why can't I find somebody who just completes me? And it's really tough. Like, it really is. You think it's tough for us, it's tough for guys too. But don't settle. Like, don't. Because when you settle, you give off this, I don't know, I want to say like a hormone or something that attracts these ain't shit dudes to you. And because we're natural nurturers, our thing is to nurture. Like, maybe if I just really care enough that he'll fill out that job application. No, he's not. You know why he's not? Because he doesn't feel like he needs to. He doesn't feel like there's anything wrong with what he's doing or the method that he's choosing right now. The only way that she'll get a man to do something or to change who he is or change something that he does is if he has to feel like he needs to change it for himself, not you for him. So no matter of what you do, how much loving you give him, or how much you enable him to do what it is that he's doing, he's not gonna stop doing it unless he feels that he has to. That was like a really roundabout way of saying what I had to say, but I hope you have a picture. So stop doing that shit, man. Well, I hope this touched somebody, and if I touch at least one soul, then this was all worth it. But I'm gonna catch y'all on the flip side. So bye.